Yo, he ain't ESPN, but he got the lens from five-star freaks to them backwoods gems. True to Savage season. Let's be honest, nobody break it like Danny. Walking through combined smoke like a myth. Danny got notes on a kid with no clips. He said, yo, check that DB from Portland State. You're gonna laugh, but bro, he can straight up play. He know the verticals, hand size twitch, but more than the metrics. He reads that grit. No hype trains, no agency deals.
Boom! Greetings from YouTubeville. Once again, Danny Savage, Draft Guru. If you like the video, subscribe, give it a like, hit the hyper button so you know when I go, and then also hit the notification so you know when I go live. The title of this video is Oh My Heart is Broken. Just a joke. It's a joke. But it is frustrating. Picture spending hours watching a prospect, a draft, but Changa to the microphone. Picture spending hours watching tape of a draft prospect that you love. No one else is talking about. You put them out there before anyone else. And you're watching. And you're watching. And as you're putting him out, he went from being a nobody to, oh, he's in the top 200 now. Now he's in everyone's top 100. Now he's in everyone's top 50. And you put him out there in June. And then at the last second, they're like, yeah, I'm coming back for the next year. I'm not going into the NFL. I'm coming back I'm going to get another bag of money, and I'm going to come back for another year. Yo, it legit feels like you got cheated on. Legit. It does. I swear to God. Yo, and I don't care who you are. It happens to the best of us. Jennifer Lopez, she got to be a little, cheated on. Who's the other chick from Friends? I never watched Friends at all. Jennifer Aniston, I think. I don't even know. She's been cheated on a million times. Bro, Tom fucking Brady, excuse my language. Tom Brady, bro, even though he's had facial surgery, he looks like a plastic. Has like a rubber face. Bro, Tom Brady, what, 8 Super Bowls, probably, half $500 million in the bank. He got cheated on. His wife was banging the Brazilian jiu-jitsu instructor. That used to, when he came here, he was washing his balls in a pear can. And yet she's banging the jiu-jitsu instructor, and Tom Brady's a billionaire playing sports. Yo, everyone's been cheated on. Everyone. If you don't think that, you're a fool, bro. But when this happens, you feel betrayed, bro. You feel betrayed, but in the same token, it goes away. And you also got to be happy for the kid. At least he'll get another bag for a year. But it is a double-edged sword. I'm showing my age, man. Long time ago, the New Orleans Saints, bro. I'm going back 35, 40 years ago. They had these linebackers called the Dome Patrol. Bro, you had, I think it was Pat Swillen, Sam Mills. Bro, these guys were, Sam Mills is in the Hall of Fame, bro. He was 5'9", and he went to Division III, Montclair State, linebacker. Nasty. Rest in peace, he passed away. So long story short, they had this one outside linebacker. It was either Pat or Ken Swilling, his name was. Bro, this dude was nasty. Straight up nasty. His nephew played safety for Georgia Tech. Now, this is 35 years ago, 40 years ago. Big kid. When he was draft eligible, if he would have went out, he would have been a top 5 pick. The kid was like 6'2", was just laying people out and could cover the best of them. He came back for another. Listen, back then, they would just get the money in the back door. Now they give you the money in the front door. So he was getting a bag back then. Blew his knee out in like game 1 in his college season. So this kid, now you got to realize 30, 40 years ago, the top draft picks, they never played it down in the NFL, and they were walking into the NFL as the highest paid players. It's all changed now. So he went from being he would have been the highest paid safety in the NFL. He blew his knee out. I think he was like maybe a 5th, 6th round pick. Was out of the league in 2 years, bro. Yo, it could work. It could work both ways. Another kid out there, man, Marcus Dupree, man. He was a monster running back out of Oklahoma. He went to Oklahoma. I believe Oklahoma, man, had some issues. Big kid, man, big running back. Like I said, I'm going back 30 years plus, man. Had a knee issue. I think he played in the USFL maybe a couple of years. His agent robbed him. He's living in a shack, man. It's sad, bro. It really is, man. That's why I don't. These kids, man, when they get to the NFL, get every penny you can get from these billion-dollar owners, bro. Because all you are, you're just a number, bro. There's also a saying, bro. Never love your job because your job will never love you back. Everyone is replaceable. Everyone is. Everyone thinks, oh, the place is going to fall apart without me. No, you're just a spoken wheel that goes around. There's a million of you that can replace you. And the game has gone on. But it is a tricky deal, man. But now at least these kids, I'm hoping, they got people in their ears saying, yo, spend $100,000, get if you're getting if you're getting these big NIL deals, go to Lloyd's of London, put a $50 million deal on an injury, bro. All the professional wrestlers have it. And I know the guys that working on when they get tagged, they go out and get it. So if you get injured, boom, you got a check for $50 million. It ain't cheap, but you know what it is? But that's what hopefully you have the right people in your ear, man. Hopefully when these kids are in high school, they got people in their ear telling them, yo, watch it. Because these women out there, they look at these kids like a lottery ticket, man. Oh, let me have that kid's kid. Boom. That's 20. What do you think these guys are paying a month in child support? These guys are paying 20, 30, 40 grand a month for a kid they don't even see, bro. Yo, there's women that go from athlete to athlete to athlete to athlete. Why should a woman get 27% of one man's pay when she can get 27% of 3 guys' pay? Hopefully, that has to start with these kids in the Pee-wee level. Unfortunately, that's the world we live in. You got to start drilling that into their heads at the Pee-wee level, high school level. They start getting them offers, man. That's a lottery ticket, bro. So, but yeah, man, my heart is broken, man. I thought so. It just sucks, bro. You put in so much effort on players, and you're like, yeah, I put him out there June. And then you're like, oh, he's like, yeah, I'm coming back. You're like, fuck. I feel like I got cheated on, man. pain goes away. Trust me, it goes away. But you got to be happy for the kid also too. But now, when people next year they're like, "Yeah, look at this guy. He's my," and you're like, "Yeah, that's great." But I put him out in 2024, 2025. Listen, bro, we got Georgia Southern, Appalachian State. Then tonight, Rams and Atlanta. And the Rams should pound Atlanta because the Rams own Atlanta's number one pick. And they have their own pick. The Rams, Eagles, bro, they play chess. A lot of NFL teams play checkers. Because we all know when you're rocking with the GWO, peace out. The old ticker's fine.